Members of the clergy have now called on the government to refrain from double-speak while dealing with dissenting opinions.
That's right. Now, speaking at a church service organized in honor of victims of abductions, ACK Maseno South Bishop Charles Ongino fingered the political class for insensitive remarks towards families of those who have been abducted.
Onginjo.
Yep.
And as Laura Otieno reports, Machakos County Governor Wavinya Ndeti also faulted a section of leaders for politicizing the abductions, even as she called for the release of the Mlolongo 4.
The sermon at the ACK St. Stephen's Church in Kisumu was dominated by calls for political tolerance in light of the rising cases of abductions of government critics over the last few months. The service, which was dedicated to victims of abductions and police brutality, saw the church singled out the country's leadership for breaking the rule of law in its quest to quell dissenting voices, especially on social media platforms.
We should avoid doublespeak, because if we are safeguarding the freedoms as guaranteed in the Constitution, then we should also be able to follow the law. When somebody breaks the law, then the due process should be followed.
As mothers, we want to speak to them and tell them, yes, our children could be wrong, but abducting them and killing them is not a solution. Kenya has got a constitution that lazima tutekeleze katiba.
While advocating for the responsible use of social media, various leaders, including Machakos Governor Wavinya Ndeti, called for the immediate release of those missing, including the Mlolongo 4, while accusing political leaders of fueling the misuse of social media platforms.
Kiongozi anasimama anaongea hivi, hata unaona kwa internet, kiongozi anatuma kitu, hata unauliza, huyu ni kiongozi. Sasa wewe kiongozi ukifanya hivyo, watoto watafanyaje? It is monkey see, monkey do.
Power corrupts, and we have seen some people in the government who are puffed up with power to the extent that they are not even thinking well. When somebody in his right senses stands and says that people are abducting themselves, and so as a church we just want to urge the government to stop and listen.
Dozens of Kenyans, including 4 men who were abducted in Mlolongo in December 2024, are yet to be found, with families reeling in anguish over the status of their kin.
Mimi kuna watoto 4 wamechukuliwa kutoka hapa. Mimi ningeuliza tafadhali hao watoto waachiliwe. Na kama wako na makosa wapelekwe wapi? Kotini.
Laura Otieno, Citizen TV.